Hello and welcome back to Paragon. Today I will be showcasing Gideon, the Pimp Master himself, one of the most popular characters in Paragon right now. The gameplay you will see today is my own, despite the NDA over the game right now. I've actually been given permission to use this footage that was captured by myself at a recent event held by Paragon. Stood behind me at the time was Mooney, a QA tester who knew his shit, giving me advice on card builds, which abilities to level, and answering my questions as I played. However, this was my first game as Gideon, and though I am much better now from my time in the alpha, I cannot deny it did take me a few moments to adjust in this game. Nonetheless, I did very well this match, and it's now finally time to start talking about it. Just in case you're actually wondering, this is indeed me playing Gideon. This is my footage, but it has been used elsewhere after I sent it out to a couple of friends that I made at the Paragon events. For example, Ace uploaded this game in its entirety so that people could dissect the footage if they wanted to. Otherwise, I bought my basic starting gear for solo mid. We have a health potion, mana potion, and a ward, and then I've set out to lane using travel mode. Travel mode is activated after pressing shift, then after a moment, you transform, moving much faster. Pimp Master over here just glides instead of running quickly, lazy bastard. Now we pretty much made it to lane, I noticed, hang on, Steel's here. I'm supposed to be solo mid and a tank's here. The reason for this is because he's brand new to the game, the guy playing Steel in this match, and probably hasn't played really MOBAs before, so I can't really blame him too much. Anyway, I go up to this guy, right click and land my slow, do a bit of harass. Again, this is my first game as Gideon, so I'm just testing what my abilities do, how to land them and whatnot, and then a Steel comes blasting through, and I actually find it quite hard to hit him. He's running in travel mode, he's moving quick, and if I did hit him while he was in travel mode, it would have snared him for a few seconds, making him, susceptible to easy damage. But because I was new, I missed. And also, oh my goodness, the misplacing of that Q. My first time using it, but goddamn, that was grim. That was grim. Oh well, we didn't die or anything like that. We harass Steel, he walks away. Maybe I would have died if the Yowitzer behind him actually came and backed him up. But he didn't, thankfully, so I'm good. A little bit later on, I'm almost level 4. In fact, no, I just hit level 4, so I should probably level up my ability. I'm talking to the guy behind me, I believe it was Mooney, like I said, telling me, good information. And he tells me, go back, go buy some items, you've got some XP. And check out their 60 animation! Oh my god, look at it! Oh, it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite recall animations in the game. He pulls out that portal and just beams himself back. It looks fucking phenomenal. Anyway, the guy tells me, basically what you want to do is get an item that's going to give you cooldown reduction and general mana, good stuff, health increases and whatnot. And then you want to gem it with major cast, which is going to basically mean, you got shorter cooldowns on your shit. It works just like this. Think about World of Warcraft, and you've got an armor piece, and it's like, it's got a gem slot. That's how the items work. You gem them in a way. Anyway, we come back and I realize, hold on, they're pushing the tower. I put my Q down on the tank and realize I should kill the minions first. If the minions die, the tower's going to attack the players onto the tower, so I go for that. Would have been better to use my Q there to help me do that. Steel takes some hits, gets away with his charge. I hit Twin Blast a little bit. Could have done a slow there if I didn't waste it on the charging Steel, and then my Steel comes in and knocks some minions away. Either way, we held the tower against 3, which is good, but in that situation, I do believe I could have made a kill. Held my slow for a second, used it on the Twin Blast, threw my Q down. That would have been much more powerful. A little bit later, I realized we should probably go do a gank. Nothing's really happened. I'm level 5 now, I believe, which is when you get your ultimate. As you can see, I have it, Black Hole, and I'm coming in for a gank with Kalari into right or top lane. The Steel just jumped forward. This is perfectly timed. He's hurt. I land my slow. While he's slowed, I put my AoE on the ground and crush the shit out of him. He's dead, boys. He's fucking gone. Murdoch just put down a trap. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But Murdoch, for some reason, stuck around a little bit too long. Started harassing me. I got salty about it. We land a slow on him any second now. There it is. And now he can't escape. I put the AoE behind him. He backs up into it. Maximum damage achieved. We finish him. Twin Blast jumps in and helps me and gets an assist or whatever. So yeah, solid kill there on the enemy Murdoch, who stuck around a little bit too long. I should probably warn you, things are about to get a little bit hectic as we push this next tower. This is the tower before the inhibitor, so the second one into the lane. And yeah, we're just sort of making a nice push onto it. We've got Steel, we've got Twin Blast, we've got Kalari, and of course me on Gideon. We're going to push this pretty hard. And Gideon, being the great wave clearer that he is, I just used Q to do some damage to the wave. Could have positioned it a bit better. I noticed the Steel comes in behind me. Push pushes me forward. We try and get rid of the tower. Tower dies. He lands his ulti, stunning all of us. 4-man steal ult. Very good by him. I get him in a corner with a Q. He's walled in. He's fucking dead. Then the Yowitzer ultis us. I walk out of it, try and back up and go. I'm quite hurt. And Murdoch uses his laser to finish me. Here that is again for you who missed it. He used his AoE sort of target laser shot. It takes a full second or so to like unleash, and it got me when I was low. I got hit by 3 ultimates there, wasn't walking away from that one. Now that I'm pretty much back alive, I'm buying some items, I'm finishing up the gem on that staff, so we've got 3 major casts on that. Little tip for you, in case you're wondering on how to play Gideon or how to build Gideon, it's good to build cooldown reduction and health, and then build a lot of health. As you're going to be jumping in with your portal, and you're going to be using your ultimate, your black hole, to suction everyone in, you need to be able to tank the hits. So I buy another staff here, and I build it with health in it, so I'm able to take a few more hits than a normal Gideon would, so I'm actually able to land these black holes without just dying. So huge thank you to Gideon, to Mooney for giving me that advice. He's my coach this game, so yeah, I wouldn't have done that without him, I don't think. I catch the enemy Gideon off guard, land the slow, put the Q on him, easiest kill of my life. He didn't even turn and fight me, and then I'm talking about black hole. I see 2 targets, I'm walking in, I hit black hole, I turn, I actually got 3 there. 3-man black hole, 3 kills, got the double kill there, and someone else stole the 3rd, the bastard. Nonetheless, very powerful and successful ultimate there. That was a very good showcasing of black hole, but I'll give you a better example than that shortly. Okay, so we're pushing. This is the first tower of mid lane. Easiest kill of my life. And I'm just sort of fucking around, trying to work out how to stop trying to cast shit. If you're wondering and you're holding Q or an ulti or anything you're targeting and you want to cancel it, best way to cancel it is to hold left control. It'll just stop you like trying to cast anything. Right there I started pressing like right click, which zoomed me in, and I tried to like use my portal to get out of that. It just wasn't good, so I got to stop that. So use control to do that. By the way, in case you're wondering, towers and structures will take damage from your abilities, like Gideon's Q, but it's 25% of the damage, I believe. So let's say 100 damage from my ability on a hero. If I use that ability on a tower, then it does 25 damage. Okay, so we're being ganked from the side. I see that. I land the slow, I put the Q down on a guy who ain't going nowhere, and then we see the enemy Gideon panic and press his ulti, use black hole. He doesn't have the health, he's not positioned it well, he just pressed it, and he dies. So, poor Gideon, right? Poor enemy Gideon. I use my blink for the first time, get away from that bad situation. I see that we've lost another player, and I see my teammate Steel being harassed by another Steel. I use this option to sort of skate away, and I realize, should I help him? Should I not help him? I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling him on voice at this time, if I recall. I'm too low on health. I'm too low on mana. I can't help you too much. And he's not replying to me at the time, I remember. So I was like, oh, do I help him? Do I not? Here's what I should have done. Leave. I should just leave. Murdoch comes in. I'm out of position. I stayed there way too long. I should have left. I saw Steel was going to die. I knew he was going to die, and I stayed for some reason. Here I am juking them. I use a teleport to go over that trap, but unfortunately, I die anyway. Bit of a mistake from me, but it's alright. Again, I should have just left a little bit sooner. I saw a bad situation and wanted to help someone, but, you know, at the end of the day, he was dead. I should have left. I died. Really not any reason to. Here's the build we're currently out right now in case you're interested. It's a good build. Again, Mooney gave me this information. I recommend this build. So if you're interested and you get to play soon, try it out. Okay. Pushing left lane, I've got to defend it, put the Q on the minions, try to harass with auto attacks. I accidentally walk on a trap here that slows me. Someone walks back into tower range and dies. That was his mistake. And these two are right next to each other and hurt. So I blink in, black hole. That's a double. That's a motherfucking triple kill. It's a 2-man black hole. Pretty solid. Would have been a 3-man black hole if Gideon hadn't killed himself to the tower for some reason. And also, here's a little bit showcasing of the Q potential. Look how strong that is at clearing waves. Insanely powerful. Ooh, I gotta take a breather here. Okay, we're pushing the inhibitor. And notice how it says a number under the inhibitor. That's actually how many minions are currently in range of the tower. And it shows you that. And as we get further in and whatnot, it actually, you know, shows you more minions are under the tower. I just thought that was a little cool effect. And something very unique and something we're not really seen before. And I just thought that was very useful information, so I thought I'd show you that was a thing. Yeah, we're currently doing pretty well right now on the score. I think I'm 6-2 or 8-2. Might be 6-2. We killed that inhibitor and we're pushing in. Looking good. Things are looking very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and go from the side as Steel holds my lane. I see someone looks like they're AFK or talking to someone, so obviously I pick up a free kill. Oh man, I feel bad for that guy. Also, it turns out, you know, they were killing that guy. I just helped get an assist with some auto attacks. And it's time now for us to push the middle inhibitor. I don't know where that twin blast came from, but he's dead now. Don't know what the hell, like, why he even was there and stuff, but I guess he's dead now. Okay. And we're going to push the middle inhibitor once more. Enemy Steel holds it with his wall. You see how my auto attacks don't go through that. It is a physical wall against projectiles. You will walk through it, but you'll be slowed by it. I throw out my slow on him, throw the Q, miss the Q. He uses his ultimate, stuns me. I'm feeling kind of pressured right now, getting knocked about. Out of position, tower hits me. I blink out, bit nervous, pull back a little bit. Don't really want to, like, have the same thing happen to me like what happened with Steel. And we're backing up. So I start going into travel mode. Something interesting happens here, and I see a Steel's chasing me. Land the snare on him, throw the Q out way too slow. Don't know why it took me so long. He knocks me, and we both pretty much on the edge of the canopy here, and drop down into the jungle. Look pretty cool. I get some backup from a Sparrow, and we kill him. Red buff has dropped there. I miss it. I just kill that guy with some auto attacks. I notice the red buff. I think the visuals are going to change for that. Again, this is early access alpha stuff, so, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of the visual stuff that's not finished yet, like most of the jungle isn't finished yet, you know, things like red buff will look cooler than that. Sexy animation recall, and we go home and recover. Quick little thing, by the way, I didn't use it at all because this was my first game, but platforms and the different height levels in this map are extremely powerful and fucking cool. It's very unique in Paragon that there are different levels and platforms that actually come into play. There are many characters with teleports, double jumps, and things like that to use and manipulate the environment around you to their advantage. For example, Gideon can use his portal to travel upwards, and I never once tried to do that in this game because it was my first game. Didn't really know it was a thing. It's insanely powerful, and the fact that the portal is left behind and a teammate can go through it is so fucking cool. So I just wanted to mention that, and I did not use that once in this game when I should have. One final look at the build right now. You see me just selling my mana potion to make space, and we're going to move out into lane. Here's the current score. I'm 11 kills, 2 deaths, and 6 assists. Doing pretty well on just general stats, really. And we're going to move out of the lane. Something I'm really happy I noticed at the time is, look how fucking pretty this game is! Look at that! That's the enemy base. It looks fucking amazing. I look around a little bit. I think I look to my left. Yeah, look. Nice rocky outcropping. Look to my right. Pretty nice. I think I'll look behind me and look at our base in a sec. Please. Come on, look at it. Look at it. Don't tell me you didn't look. You did. Ooh, big tree there. It's very pretty. I can't wait to show more of that when I'm actually able to record in alpha or beta, whenever that is. God damn, I want that NDA to lift. I want to stream the shit out of this game, man. Okay, so I said I'd mention it. Murdoch's traps. You can't auto-attack them, but you can walk on them. They slow you, they damage you. Damage isn't much, but the slow is insane. So if you ever find yourself with the opportunity, get rid of the traps by walking on them while it's safe. You know, you're going to get yourself some space there. All right, all 5 of them are alive. All 5 of us are alive. We're going to push in. And you see me sort of like get my portal ready, and I want to get in there and use a black hole on 2 or above. Now, I'll warn you, I get excited, I get greedy. We go in. I hit black hole. We hit like 1 or 2 people there. Nowhere near enough, but at least we got the 1. And then, yeah, quick auto attack. Hit the slow. Put the AoE down behind them. They all walk on it. Get the double. Get the 3rd there. And there's the core. And we're just going to go ahead and kill it because their entire team is dead. Motherfucking GG. I hope that you enjoyed this commentary, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, do let me know. We ended up being 12 kills, 2 deaths, and 10 assists, I believe that. Yeah, that's 10 assists. Yeah, so that's Gideon. That's how he works, general theme of him, and I'll be excited to show you better gameplay of him soon in the nearby future. I will be doing another one of these for Steel, where I had another insane game from my gameplay at the event, so look out for that. Thank you for watching, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time for more Paragon.